Hey guys, Jamiy, and today on Roblox we're playing some more Loomian Legacy, as you can see on the screen right now. So today we have a different sort of video, okay? So obviously I'm going to be talking about mostly the thing that we've seen on the roadmap for also Update 3. So this is going back a while, but recently been getting a lot of people asking for my opinion if fossils will be in the game, and I think that they will be in some form. Also, I'm not leaking anything, so take this with like a grain of salt. This is just like an opinion or like a theory. So also, if you look on the roadmap, also you got Update 2, which is, Update 1 was Loomian Mastery, we've already had that. Update 2 is Separate City, which should be coming out soon. And then also, after that one, we have the UMV revamp. Now, if you don't know, in Brick Bronze, we had the UMV. Basically, it was like if you don't know what UMV is, it's underwater mining vessel. It was like a little mini game where you would go underground, and also you'd find these little cracks in the wall. You go to it, a UI would pop up, and then you click to obviously try and like mine and undiscover like some shards, some fossils. I think there's actually like evolution stones as well. So like stuff like that. I think actually Arceus plates could be in there as well. There's quite a lot of stuff in there. I don't know if there was actually Master Balls in there or not. I can't remember, but I have a feeling that there might have been, or that I think there might have been planned at one point, like after the game was completed, there might have been like an update to it. I don't exactly remember. But basically, it says on the roadmap that our classic underwater mining minigame will return, allowing you to discover more rare items and Loomians. So we can probably assume that we'll be getting also some really good items, and we can probably assume that we'll be getting more like evolution items. So also in this game right now, the only evolution item we have, actually we have two evolution items. We have the one that evolves Geklo into El Iguana, which is the Thunder Fruit, I believe that's what it's actually called. And then we have the Scythe, the Scepter, I think it's the Scepter, that evolves Pyramide into Ferroglyph. Probably going to assume that there'll be like Thunder Fruits and some more evolutionary items whenever those, like, we have more Loomians that evolve via evolution items. There is, I guess, like a small chance that we might have access to like the Scepter down there, but I'm not really too sure since that's also like in the Mastery, but so is the Thunder Fruit, so that one's kind of weird. But like rare items, I mean, that could literally be anything. I mean, also like, right now I can't actually show you like that many items because they're all on my Loomians, but I mean, we could see more discs. I'm hoping that we actually get more expert discs because they're really cool, and they're not exactly that good, so you kind of need a lot of them. So yeah, that'd be really good. But the thing that we're going to be looking today at is the Loomians, so rare items and Loomians. So obviously that either could mean quite a few things. I did mention already that there could be the fact that we might get evolution items. Oh, by the way, my next door neighbors are building something, I don't know what. But that could do with evolution items, so it could be where the new Loomians are coming from, is you need to get these evolution items, and you only can get them, or you can also get them from the underwater mining area, or the minigame. Although, there are some other things that they could be, which is fossils, or even better, which was what most people went for while you were doing the UMV minigame in Brick Bronze, was the Lake Trio, which also was Mesprit, Uxie, and Azelf, which also everyone freaking wanted those because they were freaking cool. They were so cool. So there is a chance that we might get something like that, which also would actually be really cool. If we do, I am also going to try and gleam hunt those a lot. Don't exactly know how the gammas would work for those though. If it's like going to be like an egg or some sort like it was in Brick Bronze, but basically I wanted to actually mention as well, so it looks like we will be getting at least some form of new Loomian in this UMV minigame, and we can probably assume that it will be fossils. That's what it's looking like. If there's going to be like these Mesprit, Azelf, and Uxie, like sort of rare Loomians, we don't really know. There's a possibility, but it's not exactly guaranteed. And again, this could be alluding to the fact that, it's just like for evolution items, so you can get more Loomians, but we can probably assume that's going to be fossils, since also the UMV minigame in Brick Bronze was, you mostly went for it for the fossils and also the Mesprit. The items were alright, but also we mostly did it for the fossils, so we can probably assume we will be getting fossils. Or now that goes on to a different thing that I want to talk about. I actually want to see what you guys, hear what you guys think about this as well, so let me know in the comments down below. and that is the typings of them. So also in Pokemon, except from the Gen 8 games, every single fossil Pokemon has rock typing. So obviously that could mean that there's a few things, like also like there's a ton of videos explaining why fossil Pokemon could potentially just have the rock typing. I think there's like only 1 or 2 Pokemon fossils that actually make sense to be rock, and otherwise it just seems that they are rock type because they got like revived, whereas like the older versions of them that before they got fossilized would have been like a completely different type. So that's what I want to get into, is the typings. Obviously in this game we don't have rock type, but we do have earth type or ancient type. So obviously that could mean that if we are going to do, like, I guess like, if it's going to be the exact same as Pokemon and they always have a type, they would either be guaranteed to be earth or ancient type, because also they're ancient. Ancient in this game is basically like dragon, but also just not for dragons, like ancient mythology, like creatures sort of stuff. So I guess if you want to like say fossils could fall under a specific type, it would be earth or ancients. It depends, like, I guess which one we go for. But that's the thing, in Generation 8 Pokemon they actually got rid of that, hopefully forever, because I really didn't like them that much. I like the new fossil Pokemon. The designs are kind of weird, I'm not too sure. Djokovic is kind of cool and the electric one is kind of cool, but I'm not too big a fan of like Actovish or whatever it is. Those ones are kind of weird in my opinion. But yeah, the designs are kind of weird, but I like the fact that they finally got rid of the rock typing. For me personally, I never really liked the rock typing to always be on them, because I thought it could have been cooler to see like their like actual typings. So that's what I'm hoping that they do in this game. If we do fossils, is that we don't have one typing on all of them. Although I want to see what you guys think about as well about that. Like, would you rather have the fossils be all one type and then they might have a secondary type, or would you rather them just all be like they're complete like different types and they don't like share anything in common just because they're fossilized? Although on top of that, there is like an option as well that we could potentially like dive into, which is, why not both? Maybe there's like 2 parts to a fossilization, and when you revive it, the first part is that you get the ground version of it, which is also the ancient version, which is fossilized. So also like then you've got that one. So it's like that's like the first stage reviving, and you can use that Loomian still as it's like revive 1 form phase, and then you can just use like that, or then you can go ahead and like revive it a second time, and then it like brings it to its original form that also you would find like millions of years ago, which I kind of like that. But the fact that is that I think that'd be kind of cool, because also it's like basically you get 2 Loomians for the price of 1, and you can choose like which one you would want to keep, and also the gleaming versions of them as well. So I really like that version. Although also it depends, like, would the Loomian change that much, or would it just be like a slight color change, like, oh, the Revive 1 version of it, or the first phase just has like mostly brown and like monotone grayscale sort of like vibe, and then the normal version is recolored? Or is it gonna like actually like look a little bit different? That's the thing. If it looks a little bit different, I can probably assume that we won't get something like that, although it would be very cool. But I don't know, like I said, just something that I've been getting asked a lot right now, like what do I think about fossil Loomians coming to Loomian Legacy. So I thought I'd quickly go over it. I'm sorry that this video is like kind of getting a little bit long, but also I wanted to explain what I thought. And hey, also I would really prefer that last option, but I can't really see it. If we do get fossil Loomians, I would probably assume the second thing is that we will get them, and they'll just be like unique types. They won't like also share a type just because they're fossils, which also I can understand why they did that, but it's not exactly the best. It kind of gets a little bit old, especially like after 7 generations. Also that Pokemon's done it. Also now their 8th one, they've changed it, which is very cool in my opinion. I like that. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below. Like I said, I've been getting asked this a lot in streams, so I thought I'd do a video on it and give you my thoughts on it. And like I said, an open discussion. Let me know what you guys think about it as well. But with that being said, this probably won't happen for a while anyway, because also we're going to have to wait for Sephiroth, and then we have the chance to get the UMV after that one, probably on I would assume it's probably going to be like Route 8 or Route 9, depending what we get with Sephiroth. So in Sephiroth, if we get Route 7, Sephiroth, and Route 8, we can probably assume that the UMV will be on Route 8 or 9. If it's going to be like right after Sephiroth, I don't know if we're going to get another town with the UMV or not. I'm not really too sure, because I think in Brick Bronze, the only towns that we had battle theatres or had gyms. I don't think we really had any towns that or cities that didn't have a gym. I can't really remember that much, to be honest. But anyway, I'm going to leave off here because also I don't want to drag this video on for much longer, so hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.